Washington should do whatever they can to get Brian Robinson into camp and play for them. I understand he'll show up and not participate, but the fact that he is not an optional guy moving into the season, he is their best running back. Eckler, obviously, we know what he's done over the years with the Chargers. He's not the same running back. He's a secondary running back. He's not a number one. He's a number two. Brian Robinson Jr. is a number one. And the fact that they can't get this fixed or figure out a way where you can make him happy so he can play this year, Washington has a chance to be a contender this year with Jaden Daniels having a second year under his belt with the offense that they added. They added Debo. I mean, if they get McLaurin in, I mean, this team could be so explosive offensively with the offensive line and the defense with Dan Quinn over there. I mean, they could be one of the favorites to coming out of the NFC. And now losing Brian Robinson Jr., which is a big part of the way they like to run their offense, big mistake. As far as Trey Hendrickson, what are the Bengals doing? What are they doing here? They've got nothing defensively. He is one of the best defensive linemen in all of football. And you have this guy angry because you don't want to pay him. You go and you pay 2 wide receivers in the offseason when this guy is as important as Ja'Marr Chase is as an offensive player. None of it makes any sense. And it just shows you that Taylor's going to be looking for a new job, and the GM's going to be looking for a new job at the end of the season, because as much as you're making Joe Burrow so friggin' happy, the organization is not set up to win. They're set up to lose. They're really one option. They're an optional team that has a one-dimensional style of play. Offense, 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 no defense. It's going to be the only way they win is if they outscore somebody 50. They score 50 or more points. That's the only way the Bengals are going to win without Trey Hendrickson. It makes no sense.
Yeah, they have not been able to draft pass rushers. They have not been able to draft secondary pieces after they lost their 2 safeties. So they've had trouble outside of the linebackers are pretty good. But outside of that, they have really nothing. And if Trey Hendrickson doesn't go, you had Sam Hubbard retire. You had Sam Hubbard retire too. You're looking at a young Myles Murphy, a young Joseph Asai as your first pass rushing options, which, yikes. Then you look at the offensive line that still hasn't really been rebuilt either, just as a result of playing 3 receivers. You're turning into the Miami Dolphins, essentially, and honestly, the Dolphins' defense is probably better right now.
And here's another thing. Remember, since Joe Burrow has come into the league, he's been hurt 1 year, good another year. Hurt 1 year, good another year. We're going into a year that he had a sensational year. Now you're going into a season with a bad offensive line and no defense. Good friggin' luck. The Bengals are going to fall flat on their face. New coach and new GM on their way for the one and only Burster. The Burster. Brrr.
As far as Washington goes, I agree with you. Robinson is a guy that's a really good pure runner. He's not as elusive, not as quick off the line of scrimmage type thing, but as a pure runner, like, you're going to have to resort to a rookie, 6th round, 7th round pick, whatever he is. I know he's played well in the preseason, but again, can you really expect that kind of thing? Eckler is not the pure runner that he was 3 or 4 years ago with the Chargers. He's a good pass catching back. I cannot trust him at that point. And like you were saying, Fish, it was like Chris Rodriguez and someone else who was like all these practice squad swing guys. Like, it's not ideal circumstances.
They got a rookie also, 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Merritt, and they're just going to run, which apparently they call him Bill. I don't know where you get Bill from that name. But they got a lot of guys. And I think Kingsbury is one of these types of coordinators who goes, I want to throw it anyway. I don't really want to run the ball. So I need a back that does this in the pass game. I need a pass blocking back. And Robinson is more of a traditional running back. I could do without that guy. Let's not pay that guy. I think that's what's happening.
What was the strength of Kingsbury's offense when the last final 2 years of his existence over there in Arizona? Running the ball, right? Running the ball with a good running back. And now you have no running game. You're going to trust Austin Eckler as your number one? Good friggin' luck. Washington's going to use Jaden Daniels in a lot of these run offenses and what they're going to use in the backfield. It's not going to make sense. You're going to put Jaden Daniels in harm's way. He's built like Lamar Jackson. You're going to
see a lot of McNichols near the goal line. I think you're going to see a lot of Rodriguez as a slasher type of back. And I think Eckler's the 3rd down back. I don't think at this point in his career he could do much more than that. But he knows how to
coming off an injury too,
protect.
And also you're going to probably wear out Deebo Samuel too if you're going to run him as well.
And that is another thing that was mentioned that Deebo might be getting in the backfield.
He's too old.
I don't trust him either.
Look, if you're gonna rely on someone, you might as well put it in his hands. The big thing with McLaurin is he wants more money than DK Metcalf, and because DK Metcalf got paid $30 million, it's an issue.
Yeah,
but he's better than DK Metcalf,
yes.
so he's not wrong about that.
No.
So it's an issue.